Hey everyone and welcome back. So far we have learned what Java is along with its advantages and disadvantages, explored the differences between JDK, JRE and JVM, dived deep into the JVM architecture and successfully installed the JDK to write, compile and run our very first Java program. But here is the thing. Professional developers don't usually write Java programs in a simple text editor like Notepad or TextEdit. As projects become larger, managing hundreds or even thousands of files manually becomes incredibly difficult. Imagine writing a 500-page book using nothing more than a plain text editor. You wouldn't have spell check, formatting, search, chapter organization, or shortcuts. It would be slow and frustrating. Programming is very similar. That's why developers use an integrated development environment, commonly known as an IDE. Today, we are going to install one of the most popular Java IDEs in the world, IntelliJ IDEA. By the end of this tutorial, you will have your development environment ready, you will create your first Java project, and you will be all set to write and run Java code inside a professional IDE. Let's begin. Before we install IntelliJ, let's understand what an IDE actually is. IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment. That's a long name, but the concept is simple. Think of an IDE as your complete programming workspace. Instead of opening separate applications for writing code, compiling your program, finding errors, and running it, an IDE brings all of those tools together into a single application. Imagine you are a carpenter. You could keep your hammer in one room, your saw in another room, and your toolbox in the garage. Technically, you can still build furniture, but it would be incredibly inefficient. Instead, a carpenter keeps all their tools organized in one workshop. An IDE works the same way. It gives programmers one unified place to write, manage, test, and debug their applications. A modern IDE typically includes a powerful code editor, syntax highlighting, autocomplete suggestions, real-time error detection, one-click compilation, and execution. As beginners, you may not use every advanced feature immediately, but as your applications grow, you will appreciate how much time an IDE saves you. There are several Java IDEs available today, like Eclipse, NetBeans, or Visual Studio Code. So, why are we choosing IntelliJ IDEA? First, IntelliJ has one of the smartest code editors available. It deeply understands your code and provides useful suggestions while you type. Second, it detects mistakes before you even run your program. And finally, IntelliJ is the industry standard, widely used across startups and massive tech companies alike. Learning it now means you are mastering a tool used in real world software development. If you have watched older IntelliJ IDEA tutorials, you may notice a slightly different installation process. JetBrains has updated how IntelliJ IDEA is distributed. In many cases, you will download a single installer, and after installation, you will automatically get a 30-day trial of IntelliJ IDEA Ultimate. Don't worry, you don't need to purchase anything for this course. Once the trial ends, IntelliJ IDEA continues with its free community feature set, which includes everything we need to learn core Java. Open your browser and visit the official JetBrains IntelliJ IDEA website. Click on Download. It's available for Windows, Mac OS, and Linux. Select the operating system. Launch the installer once it's done. Now the installation process looks slightly different depending on your operating system. If you are on Windows, an installation wizard will pop up. You can just click Next. Keep the default settings, check the boxes to create a desktop shortcut, and click Install. If you are using Mac OS like I am, a disk image window will open. Simply drag the IntelliJ IDEA icon into the application folder. Once the copy is complete, you can eject the disk image and launch IntelliJ IDEA from application or launchpad. Since I already have IntelliJ IDEA installed on my machine, I will skip these steps and open it directly. If it's your very first time opening it, select Do Not Import Settings if prompted. You will also get to choose between a light or dark theme. I highly recommend the dark theme to save your eyes during long coding sessions, but pick whichever you prefer. Now comes the exciting part. Let's create our first Java project. Click the new project button. Give your project a name. We will call it HelloWorld. Choose where you want to save it on your computer. Select language. Select Maven. Look at the JDK dropdown. If IntelliJ automatically detected your installation, awesome. If it says no JDK, just click the dropdown. Select Add JDK and point it to the folder where we installed Java in the last tutorial. Once that's configured, click Create. Give it a few seconds and there it is, your very first Java project. Before we write code, let's look at the project panel on the left side. It might look a bit overwhelming with various hidden files and folders, but you only need to care about one, the SRC folder. SRC stands for source. This is the home for your Java source code. As you go through this course, almost every single Java file you create will live inside this folder. The other files just help IntelliJ manage things behind the scenes, so you can ignore them for now. Now let's create our first Java class. In the project window, expand the SRC folder until you see your Java package. You might see a package named org.example. We will learn what packages are and why we use them in upcoming tutorials. For now, just know that a package is used to organize Java classes. Right click on package, select new Java class. Name it HelloWorld. Why does every programming language start with Hello World? It's a tradition. The purpose isn't to build a complex app yet, it's to make sure your environment is running smoothly. It proves your Java installation is correct, your IDE is working, and your code can compile. Think of it like turning on a car's engine for the first time just to make sure it starts. The class is currently empty. Let's start typing. Don't copy and paste this. I strongly encourage you to type every single character yourself. Programming is learned with your fingers just as much as with your eyes. Type out the following code. Public class hello world. Public static void main. String array args. System.out.println. Hello world. Semicolon. Take your time. If IntelliJ automatically closes your brackets or indents your lines, that's completely normal. That's the IDE helping you out. Before we click run, make a quick mental prediction. What do you think this program will do? Will it display some text, open a window, or show an error? Building the habit of predicting your code's output makes you a much better developer. Now let's test it. Next to the main method line, you will see a small green play icon. Click it and choose run helloworld.main. Look at the bottom of your screen. The run console opens up and there it is. Hello world. Congratulations, you just ran your first Java program inside an IDE. Let's break down exactly what this code means line by line. Look at the word class. A class is a blueprint. If you are building a house, you don't just start stacking bricks. You follow an architect's blueprint that outlines where the doors, windows, and rooms go. A Java class is a blueprint for your software. It tells Java the structure of your program. Almost everything in Java lives inside a class. Our class is named Hello World. Notice how the H and W are capitalized. In Java, The standard convention is to capitalize the first letter of every word in a class name. This style is called Pascal case. Our file is named HelloWorld.java and our class is HelloWorld. In Java, if a class is marked as public, its file name must match the class name exactly. If they don't match, Java will throw a compilation error. Public is an access modifier. It simply means this class can be accessed from anywhere within our application. We will dive deep into this when we study object-oriented programming. Curly braces defines a block of code. Think of them like the walls of a room. Everything inside the braces belongs to that specific room. The first set of braces defines the boundaries of our Hello World class. Next line, public static void main string array args, looks intimidating. And you absolutely do not need to memorize or understand every keyword today. What do you need to know is its purpose. Main is the entry point of any Java program. It's the front door. When you click run, Java doesn't care what's at the top of the file. It immediately searches for the main method and starts executing code from there. System.out.println is the command that prints text. System is a built-in Java class that lets our program interact with the computer. Out stands for the standard output stream, that is our console screen. Println is the method that prints our text and then moves the cursor to a new line. Anything inside the double quotes is a string, and the semicolon acts like a period at the end of a sentence. It tells Java that this specific installation is finished. When you click that green play button, a rapid journey takes place behind the scenes. You write the Java source code. The Java compiler automatically runs and translates your readable code into bytecode. The Java virtual machine reads that bytecode, looks specifically for the main method, and executes your statements one by one. Let's do some quick experiments to see how the compiler protects us. Change the text inside the quotes to Welcome to Java. And run it. Notice that the Java prints what is exactly inside those quotation marks. Let's add multiple lines. System.out.println hello System.out.println my channel name is one more techie. Run it and notice how each statement prints on a new line. Delete the semicolon at the end of a print statement and hit run. IntelliJ immediately flags it with a red underline. The compiler refuses to run the program because the statement is incomplete. Add it back and it works. I want to leave you with an important mindset shift. Many beginners think experienced developers don't make mistakes. That's a myth. Professionals make errors every single day. The difference is they have learned to view error messages as helpful clues rather than failures. Debugging is a skill that comes with practice. Before the next lesson, I challenge you to open your IDE and practice printing your name, city, and favorite language on separate lines. Once it runs successfully, copy your code and paste it in the comments below. I want to see your first successful Java program. So far, our program has only displayed text. Real applications need to store data, make calculations, and make decisions. In the next tutorial, we will explore the foundational building blocks of Java code: keywords, identifiers, variables, and code standards. If this tutorial helped you, please like it, subscribe to the channel, and leave your questions in the comments. Thanks for watching. Keep learning, keep growing, and stay connected for more updates.